Hello, and welcome to Family Convos Episode 1, brought to you by Epiphany Productions. I'm your host, Josh, and I am joined today by my beautiful daughter, Ilea. Ilea, how are you? Doing pretty good?
Good.
That's good. Well, Episode 1. Family Convos. Finally getting into it, huh? How you been? Saturday here today. How was school this week?
Good.
Pretty good? You do a lot of learning? Thumbs middle?
Hi.
Yeah? What was thumbs middle about? How come it wasn't great? Is it just because school?
On Thursday, we had to wait for a hour until the second class comes back from art. On Thursday, we had to wait for an hour until the second class comes back from art.
From art class? What'd you have to wait? What were you gonna do after? What did you do after they came back?
Right. Writing.
Oh, you did writing? Is there 2 classes? Is there 2 classes in your class? Do they separate them? Do they separate you guys?
Yeah.
So they were in art class, and where were you?
In the not fun class room.
In the classroom, it wasn't very fun. What were you guys doing while they were in art?
Science.
Oh, science. Is science not very fun? What was you learning in science?
The second father. The second father.
The second father? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Helped make the state
The state of Wisconsin? The states in America? What do you mean? The second father? The second president? Oh, the second president. Who was the second president?
something
Hang on.
something lemons.
Let's see. Who was the second president? I gotta get some lotion for my hands because they're super dry. John Adams? Is that who you were talking about? That's not science. Is that social studies? So not science, but social studies, huh? So you had to do social studies while the other kids went to art class. And I guess they switch them up sometimes. I guess while you go to art class, maybe the other kids do social studies. Yeah. What have you been doing in art class?
Miss Scotty. Lots. Miss Scotty.
Lesson?
Let's. Us. Do. Paint.
Oh, okay. You do the paint. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah. 'Cause you come home covered in paint sometimes. Been doing painting recently, huh? How is it with... What's your favorite teacher there? What's your, you know what, not the favorite teacher. What's your favorite class in second grade? Because you go to different classes now? Do you like art or PE or music or just being in your main class?
Music. Because I get to see Miss Douglas.
Love Miss Douglas, huh? She's a wonderful teacher. She is definitely a wonderful teacher. I enjoy seeing her on your winter concerts as well. You guys do a lot of singing and music? You ever play any instruments? What kind of instruments do you play? Do you really get to play some instruments?
Right.
Like what?
Drums.
You get to bang on the drums? That's fun. I always love playing the drums,
And
but it is hard.
Bells.
Bells, definitely. What about the tambourine? You ever get to mess with the tambourine?
The bells are the tambourine.
Oh, the bells are the tambourine. Oh, so you do get to mess with the tambourine. So, we have also stopped going to physical therapy the last couple of weeks. Are going to be picking it back up here again, I'm sure, at some point.
My PT because my PT quit and we get to never see her again. Because my PT quit and we get to never see her again.
Are you happy about that? The way, I mean, you looked kind of excited when you said that. How does that make you feel? Miss Brittany? Just never see her or hear from her again?
Hey.
Thumbs down.
Hey.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm pretty disappointed about that.
Yeah.
We knew Miss Brittany for a long time.
4
We worked with her for a long time. A long time.
3 or 6 years.
That's quite a gap between 3 and 6 years. I think maybe if you're 8 years old now, I want to say like 4 years, yeah. Like 4 or 5 years, something like that. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've been dealing with her for a long time.
It.
She had her baby.
It's
She didn't just...
time to.
It's time to what?
Let the girl go.
It's time to let her go, huh?
Why?
Well, moving on to some other lady. The last time when she was out, she was having her baby, and we had to deal with that other physical therapist, the temporary physical therapist. It just seemed,
Hated her.
I know. I didn't really enjoy those sessions either, but I mean, we have to have somebody, and we can't, it's not something where we just get to pick our physical therapist. We just go where we go, and we get who we get. I'm sure there are times when we could, with enough effort, probably go pick a new place, but I just don't really feel like going through all that effort if we don't have to, if we don't absolutely have to. It's kind of crappy. That happened to me a lot in my life where people just disappeared and we just never see them again.
Talk about your prisoner.
When I went to prison, is that something you really want to talk about right now?
Later.
Maybe later. We could do that in another conversation if it comes up. If it comes up in conversation, I guess we could tell you some of that. What kind of stuff are you wanting to talk about in regard to when I had gone to prison?
Ask the
viewers what they think, that if they had any questions or something. Okay, well, I guess if you guys have any questions, I had gone to prison at one point in time, so if you guys have any questions about that, leave them down in the comments and I can answer them at some point. Like that?
Or I born and I could answer that.
Or answer those questions? Well, I think that would have to be a story that was told. I mean, I guess I did already tell that story in a previous video. And do you even remember those times? Do you even remember any of those times? What do you remember?
When you cut this out.
Why? Why would I cut it out?
I don't want people. No.
Knowing. Knowing about what?
How my Aunt Kitty and my evil uncle stole me.
Well, they didn't exactly steal you. They tried to steal you. But I was not going to let that happen. They tried to. Why do you want to hide that? You may as well tell it. It's all part of the story. It's all part of the story. But we went through it, and it's in the past. Good stories.
Yeah.
They're pretty good stories. I think they're good stories, at least. What about the boy in school who's been being mean? Who's been being mean? How's that been going lately?
He made me. He made fun of my song yesterday.
What, was it a song you wrote? Or a song that you were listening to on the Bluetooth?
Me and my friend thought of making a song, and we found out dumb Wesley was me and my friend thought of making a song, and we found out that Wesley was hide and seek.
Was hiding?
And could hear us.
Oh, he was hiding so he could listen to you guys while you were making a song? Well, when you're being creative and you're creating something, people are always going to say negative things. There are always going to be people making fun of you for doing creative things because they don't want to see you do anything that other people like. Imagine if you guys made a song that everybody loves and he didn't make anything that anybody loves. Then you would be getting attention and he wouldn't be getting any attention. People hate that. They always want to be the center of attention. Other people always want to be the successful ones, and they hate to see some people, most people, they hate to see other people win.
Last name and name all. together. And I told the teacher. I say his last name and name all together, and I told the teacher.
What, that he was listening and making fun of you? Well, it's always going to happen like that. But you know what you do? You just keep on creating, even if people make fun of you, because eventually something's going to happen. You're going to be successful, and then it's not going to matter what anybody says. You know how many times I have been made fun of and people called me stupid or dumb for trying to do something?
Call the song that.
You call the song stupid? Well, of course. Everybody thinks you're always going to have that. It's gonna happen. That's happened to me so many times. But you have to learn to ignore it. Because otherwise, if you keep, if you put so much emphasis on what other people tell you, you're never gonna do anything. Because there's always gonna be somebody who thinks it's dumb. The best videos in the world, like Rebecca Zamolo, there are plenty of people who think that her videos are dumb. There are plenty of people who say that her videos are dumb. But guess what? There's millions of people who love them, who love the videos. It'd be the same thing in your case. There's going to be people who think that what you do is dumb. But there's also going to be a million people who think that what you make is incredible and who love it. Zamfam?
R.
Go ahead and type it out. Tell you how to spell it.
The.
Z-A-M space
Zum.
F-A-M.
Fame.
Oh, not fame.
Prison fame.
Well, that doesn't work. Let's see. Try Z A M
The zum.
Zum. The Zam. How the heck would you spell that? How about Z-A-M-F-A-M?
The zam fame.
There you go. That's close enough.
Fame.
Why does it... No, not F-A-M-E. Go ahead, just write Z-A-M-F-A-M. I'll just have to leave it at
Zam
that.
fame. R. There. With. Her. And. She. Had. A. Baby.
I know. It's crazy that you just watch them for so long and they end up having new things going on in their life, right? How long have you been watching them for?
I watched them at Miss CJ house.
That was a long time ago, wasn't it? That was... Shoot. Probably about 4 years ago. 3 years maybe? 3 or 4 years ago?
I
It's a long time.
watched them for how long here?
Before Miss CJ? Well, since you went to Miss CJ's house in about 2020. So that was a little over 3 years ago. It's 2020. It's the beginning of 2024 now. So you're probably in your 4th year, so over 3 years now. A lot happens in 3 years, you know. Life changes. Life changes for a lot of people in 3 years. A lot happens. Look at what you were doing 3 years ago. You were in kindergarten.
With Mrs. Miller. He.
Miss Miller? I thought that was Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon's before that? Does she do, what, 4K? Does Miss Sharon do 4K? And then Miss Miller, Miss LaBeouf. Miss LaBeouf does, I guess her name is Miss Miller now. Miss Miller does kindergarten, huh? And you're gonna be in, I just want to bite this pinky.
Quit.
She quit. Maybe to go be with her child, or maybe to go to a different school. That's probably what Miss Wicked Wickman did too. Miss Wickman. Miss Wickman.
I don't want to talk about Annika.
Why not? You don't have to. You loved her at the time. You loved her when you were in her class, but I think you love every teacher whose class you're in, don't you?
Yeah.
Because they're good teachers while you're there. They treat you pretty good.
Favorite teacher. I am not in her grade yet.
Oh, really? Who's your favorite teacher then?
The for school grade teacher.
Which is who?
Miss H. Something.
Starts with an H? That's your favorite teacher? Well, if you haven't been in her grade yet, how is she your favorite teacher? What interactions have you had with her? Just in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want the hair barrette? Get the hair out of your face? Yeah? 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 Do we have one? I can go get you one. You want me to go get it? Should I go get it? Okay. Well, I guess what else here? What about your mom? I haven't been there in a while. What are your thoughts? Thumbs middle? What do you think? Why is that?
Me.
Is there a hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, get your hair brand. I'll throw that in the garbage. You can't just throw that on the floor. Here, I'll just put it right here for now. So, what do you think? Haven't been to your mom's house in a couple of weeks now. What do you think? What do you think about that? Thumbs middle? Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
How do you feel about what is it like when you go to your mom's house?
Bad.
Why?
It is stinky and smelly, and she sleeps all day. It is stinky and smelly, and she sleeps all day.
Does she cook you good food? So, how do you feel when you think about going back?
The same. Way. The same way.
What? You feel bad? Or what? How do you feel when you think about when you think about going back to your mom's house? What's the word? What's the feeling?
Under. Cooked. Food. Undercooked food.
You're afraid of undercooked food? Afraid of your mom undercooking the food?
Yeah.
Would you like to go back to your mom's house? Do you want to? No? You want me to find some,
Just. I miss my pink iPad.
oh, that she got for you? Would you like me to try to find someplace else to visit your mom? Like at the mall or
Yeah.
a restaurant or something like that?
Mall.
I think we should try to set up a visit with your mom at the mall.
Yeah.
Okay, I can try to do that.
How is the on blue tree doing?
The blue tree, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's got an obsidian base and then it's made out of metal. You didn't know that?
I thought that was real for 2 years.
I haven't even
I
had
thought
it
it
for
was
2
real
years.
for 2 years.
See, you can bend it, but you don't want to bend it. I think it's supposed to be like for luck or something like that, maybe to protect us from evil
Good.
spirits or something like this. Some lady gave it to me when I was over there fixing her heater. She was a Reiki healer. She said she was a Reiki healer. She was a real character. She had things like this on top of her heater, her furnace. She had things like this on top of her water heater, on top of her washer and dryer, so that they never broke. But I guess it didn't work because we had to come fix her furnace. Or I was sent to go fix her furnace. One of the two. But yeah, it's kind of a nice little tree. Yeah, careful with the rock because it's sharp on the sharp edges. Yeah, kind of nice, a little bit dusty. Ew. A little bit dusty.
Work.
Well, what do you think? You think that's enough for episode 1? Yeah? Should we close it out?
We will come back for the second video tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next week or something. We have some other conversations
Next.
coming up in the future.
Saturday. We will come back for the second video next Saturday.
Or something like that, yeah. Yeah. All right, well, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.